Okay.
You want to talk dressers' comments on the portal?
Yeah, sure.
I love it.
Yeah. Do you have him handy, or should I just?
I got him in front of me if you want.
All right. Yeah. How about Jonathan? Read him in the stylings of a Kevin.
I can't do that.
Get your glasses on.
He just
Get
says.
your glasses on your nose and read it.
He says we do it a little differently. We wait until the kids get in the portal and then we reach out to them. We don't reach out to them before they get in the portal and try to push them into the portal like quite a few Big Ten teams have decided to do recently.
Yeah. He said it without saying it. He didn't say it. I mean, who are we talking about right now?
Well, did you see Jacob Warner responded?
Yeah, he did respond, and Nelson Brands responded.
I didn't see Nelson's. I just saw Jacob said, I know for a fact this is not true.
Yeah. Well,
there's no way Jacob factually knows that.
Well, he may know for what I think what he's saying is not true is that what Jacob is saying is Kevin or Iowa State does reach out to guys pre-portal.
That's what he said. Got it.
Yeah. Not that big teams do or don't. Yeah, because he doesn't know.
There's no way he would know that.
He doesn't know that part. But yeah, I think there's a lot. I think there's actually a ton of fake narratives and stories that are created by the athletes. We saw this a couple years ago where the big guy kind of numbers just started getting floated out there that weren't real at all. And they're doing this and sort of manipulate the market a little bit.
I don't hate it. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
But I don't hate it, except these coaches. Listen, and I'm not talking about Dresser or anyone really specifically, other than wrestling coaches are just generally paranoid people. So they already think the world's conspiring against them a little bit. A lot of these guys. And so all they need to hear is a vapor of a rumor, and they automatically believe it. And instead of like kind of verifying, like, okay, you said this guy's calling. Well, that your athlete actually made that up, that this person called him, because that person hasn't talked. So there's a lot of that happening as well. So now, on the other hand, there is a lot of, I'm not saying what Coach Dresser is saying is untrue either. I do think there's probably some reach outs and things like that are happening to athletes pre-portal. I mean, you look at some of you look at just over, and I'm not talking about anything this year. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But over the time frame of portal, there have been times where you look at the timelines of when guys go in the portal and when they committed and when they visited, and it's out of order of
no way it works.
Of the things that were
impossible.
Like, wait, you're supposed to go in the portal, but you said you talked to them before you went in the portal. Okay, well that doesn't. And this is going back years, and you know, you look. Well,
I heard rumors that I don't know if this is true. I know you love when I bring up rumors, but someone told me Hamidi did not travel back with the team for NCAAs and went directly to Stillwater. I cannot confirm or deny if that's true, but that is what I've been told by someone in the know.
That is a widespread rumor at this point. I cannot comment on the validity other than I've heard it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is overlap, and there's also fewer and fewer rules on this stuff, and there's basically no enforcement.
The rules that there are, no one cares about.
The coaches are more or less just kind of enforcing it amongst each other and just basically calling the other coaches. A big common thing I tweeted about this is the athletes reaching out to the athletes. Now, is that under coach? Are they asking for that tutelage or encouragement? Maybe.
And is it really against the rules to inquire about someone's how much they like or don't like where they're at? Is that really against the rules?
Yeah, I mean
Was that just two friends talking?
Just
two friends talking.
Guys being dudes.
And one guy being like, "Hey, I really like it here. I think you would like it here too."
Yeah. So that definitely happens, and I think the kids maybe have a tenuous understanding of the rules in the portal. And it's like, they're probably just like, well, you just can transfer and it's fine. So why don't you just come over here? It's cool. And not really realizing like that's not really necessarily permissible. But what's not permissible?
Is it against the rules for an athlete to do that?
Yes. But a rule is.
So you can't
is it really? Is it really?
You can't talk to anybody on a different team.
No, not that you can't talk to them. You can't recruit them or say, "Hey, come to wrestle at."
Well, you can't recruit them, but can you inquire about? I mean, listen, every friend, what friend hasn't went to, oh, I went to that restaurant and I really loved it. Or, oh, I went to that movie, it was great. I went to that concert. Like, that's just what friends do. So if they're already friends, they're probably saying, oh man, coach, he's really a butthole because of this, that, and the other. And then person B knows that person A thinks that coach is a butthole, right? And they're probably unhappy. So it's
Watch your
probably not
profanity.
they're hey, I'm not even swearing. I'm saying butthole. It's perfect. Right? But then they say, oh, hey, coach, I know Christian Piles doesn't really like it where he's at. So,
I love
you
it
know,
where
you
I'm
need a
at.
57-pounder. That's my boy. Can we bring my boy in? Let's go.
Yeah. See, that's it. And I think a lot of it is just kind of operating in that zone because there is
Yeah.
prior relationships and these guys talk and they go to the same clubs as kids or they all
Yeah.
kind of grow up together. But, you know, and then on the other side, the coaches are aware of those relationships too and can
Utilize.
be impressionable there. So I don't know. It's but right now I feel like the portal's not too out of control. There's not, you know,
Not really.
so but it's open till May 3rd. We'll see.
Oh, what about the D3 guy that went in there? He's pretty scrappy. I actually watched him because we had a kid in that weight class.
Wartburg guy.
Yeah. What do you think about him, JD? This is your area of expertise, Iowa people.
Yeah, we'll see. Wisconsin had Shane Liegel come in for
Legal.
him. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Keep it legal.
And he wasn't a national champion. He was I think high All-American, but not national champ.
And he was a national qualifier this year, so
Yep,
could be a good asset to
for sure.
a lot of teams.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's Portal Power Hour. Nothing else. We'll keep you posted on the.
Do we know where Fish is going?
I have not heard.
Hmm.
Somewhere
Okay.
tropical, maybe. Near water.
Michigan, the
That's
land of or Minnesota, the land of
10,000 lakes.
10,000 lakes.
That's so many lakes. That's an audacious amount of lakes.
You think they really counted them all? Like, there's no way the number's exactly 10,000.
So much walleye.
Although when you are driving that beautiful drive from Wisconsin to Fargo, North Dakota in the summer,
yeah.
you're just on you're on highway and you're just like, there's like 7 lakes over there and there's 9 lakes over there. I haven't counted them all, but they might get to 10,000.
Yeah, how many ponds are getting upgraded to lakes just for the marketing? That's what I'd like.
And
to
what
look
is
into.
the definition between lake and pond, anyways?
Yeah, this is the question the media don't want to answer right now.
Is it volume? Is it square footage?
Yeah, is it depth?
Flowage? Do we
Probably
depth?
cubic feet.
Is it the number
Cubic.
of tributaries involved? Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about.
I actually do have the answer. It may surprise you.
Oh,
Nerd.
There is no technical difference between lakes and ponds,
So-
What?
according to the National Park
I
Service.
knew it.
However, a general rule of a general rule of thumb is a body of water as large and deep is a lake, and if it's short and shallow, it's a pond.
So it's like stalling. It's up for interpretation.
Yeah.
Wow. So,
So define shallow, please.
Okay. Let me see.
I feel like if it's not deeper than 10 feet at any point, that's a pretty shallow. That's a very shallow lake.
That would be a shallow lake.
Yeah.
I would assume that also.
If it can
What
dry
if they say
up,
like 4? Oh, if it can dry up, definitely
yeah, like Lake Michigan can't dry up.
cannot.
It's
Nope.
literally a Great Lake. That's
But
not
it is
just a
great
lake.
though.
That's a Great Lake.
I'm so tired of all these.
Basically a sea.
I'm really just tired of all these arrogant lakes. It's like, get over yourself, Lake Superior.
It's like you've never seen Lake Superior.
That was a Norm Macdonald joke.